Hey guys, it's Fussy Bird, and today I wanted to take some time to do a quick video. It's a little more non-traditional from my normal videos. Sorry about that. So just a quick disclaimer for anyone watching this right now. If you're here for like gaming and builds and stuff like that, like I normally do, that's not what this video is about. Something dawned on me lately that has been nagging at me for a little while. And it's just that I haven't ever really taken time to open up or express myself about who I am, where I come from, why I am the way I am, what kind of makes me who I am. And I feel that it's something that is important to get out there simply for the reason that I am trying to become a content creator. I think it's something that has always been a dream of mine and something I've always seen as unobtainable. And looking at my subscriber count right now, it's not something that I could see as obtainable still, but it is something that I would love to work towards and something that I strive for every single day. But something that I have come to realize is that a lot of the content creators that I follow, and I've followed some of them for years, like a lot of these guys, but I don't know much about them. I don't know who they are as people. Some of them, I may know some of their hobbies that they like to do in their off time, but other than that, I don't really know them personally as a person. And something that I know is that it's really easy to demonstrate and express yourself as a very energetic and very excitable person, just someone who's very, very personable and likable on camera. When that camera turns off, things can be a little different. And I think that all of us deal with struggles in life that, who knows, maybe we're just too afraid to tell people, or maybe we're too embarrassed, or, whatever it might be. We tend to keep these things inside. And I can tell you from experience, I myself, I'm 39 this year. I'm 39 in October. I can tell you from experience, the longer you hold this stuff in, the more it will come back to bite you in the ass and hurt. So I thought it would just be a quick video here that I could put out, tell you guys a little bit about who I am, my life story. Again, if it's not something that you're interested in hearing about, don't worry about it. No offense taken. This is something I'm more so personally doing for myself. I've never really taken the time to speak to, say, a therapist or anything like that. But I kind of want to look at you guys as not really my therapist, but just someone I can get things off of my chest. I believe that YouTube is a great platform where content creators can express themselves on the subjects that they love, like gaming, music, art, whatever it might be. But it's also a place where we can share our personal feelings and how we are as humans and just how we get along with life. So here it goes. I'm not going to tell you my full real name. I think that would be foolish of me. But what I can tell you is that like I said, I'm 39 this year. I grew up in a very small town in Ontario, Canada, in a family of five. I was very close with my family growing up. We've been pretty close, mostly all of the years. There has been some shakeups over the years, of course, but generally we've had a very happy family life that I've had. Over the last 10 years, things have drastically changed. My family size went from five to two. My brother was actually murdered in a unfortunate accident. I shouldn't really call it an accident. It was intentional. It was at a party. I don't want to go into too much detail on it. Shortly after that, 5 years later, my mother was diagnosed with cancer. She had already been battling MS for the last 8 years of her life. It was a really tough battle, and my dad and myself and my brother were taking care of her as best we could. However, if anyone is dealing with MS or knows of someone dealing with MS with advanced progression, it's a vicious, vicious disease that will absolutely tear a family apart. And it was really, really hard to watch. And something that happened was she was diagnosed with cancer, and I don't know what really changed inside me after that, but it was really hard for me to be myself anymore after my mom was gone. She was a huge, huge, huge part of my life. And I'm sorry I'm tearing up right now, guys, but it's how it's going to be. It's a little bit real here. But she was a huge part of my life. She encouraged me in everything that I could do. She always made me feel like I was capable of doing anything in this world. When she was taken away, it was like I just lost that part of myself. I've done my best, my damnedest, to try and, fake it till I make it, I guess you could say, and put myself out there as someone who's strong and reliable and has everything going for them. But I can tell you right now that it's very far from the truth. I do my best, as we all do, to get along with life, even though we face constant battles and constant struggles. And again, this is not a video to try and, say, woe is me, everybody feels sorry for Fussy. It's, again, just a video for me to get things out there because I've been holding them in too long. I haven't talked to anybody about them. And I just feel like it's something that I need to do, or else I'll never, ever get better. I'll never move on. So yeah, when she left, it was really tough. I've been struggling to get back. I have been blessed with a partner in life that truly has saved me in more times than once. She is the inspiration to my life now, and she is just absolutely amazing. On stream, you may know her as Poe for show. In life, she is named Kim. I won't go into her last name or anything like that. Again, pretty foolish, but she is a wonderful being and just an absolutely beautiful person. And I can't be grateful enough to have her in my life. Honestly, don't know what would happen if she wasn't here. So, yeah, I really do appreciate that she's here, and I thank whatever's up there, whatever's looking over us. I'm not much of a religious or spiritual person, but I just thank whatever that I thank the universe, I guess, that she is a part of my life. But again, after all of this, it's just been really tough for me to kind of find my stride again. Again, that's the whole point of this video. Getting to work has been really tough. I've been unemployed now for about 3 months. And this was not by choice. I was working for a company, a weed LP, a cannabis LP, growing, and they recently closed down their facility. So that left me without a job, and being in a smaller town, it is a little bit harder to just get by and, find something that is going to pay the bills, unless, I want to do something that I'm not happy doing, which is not really the point of life, if you ask me. I feel like too many of us actually go through life doing things we don't want to do. And I frankly am just at a point where I just don't want to do it anymore. So wherever that's going to lead me, I don't know. But all I want is to be happy. I want to feel like I was when my mom was a part of my life, like when my brother was a part of my life. Most recently, my dad passed away just a couple of months ago, and I would love to feel the way I felt even when I just had him around to talk to. It was just great. But it's becoming increasingly harder to do that. And so what started the streaming journey for me is I always felt like I wanted to become a streamer and become a content creator never really knew about the first step to even go ahead and start doing it. But I think it all starts with just putting out videos. You got to put out content. You have to make sure that you are putting it out consistently. You are setting a schedule. You are doing the things and treating it like a job. And that's something that I have struggled to do lately. But over the past couple of weeks, I have made a lot of strides actually in terms of beefing up the Discord channel. We've now got a held tide tracker and D4 boss tracker and all that kind of good stuff going on in there. We've got webhooks for all of the latest news on D4 and Path of Exile and all of that stuff. I'm thinking about starting a clan. I'm not quite sure. There's a lot of things that I'm trying to do with the stream and with content creation to just get it off the ground, because to me, the thought of going back to sales or going back to any of the jobs that I've done before, it is so, I don't even know how to put it into words. It's just something that I don't see myself being able to do. I don't have the strength to do it right now. Maybe it will come back one day. I don't know. All I can tell you is that this is what I want to do right now. And this is what I plan to do right now. Again, this video has nothing to do with the stream. It has nothing to do with the channel. It has everything to do with just Fussy Bird and who he is. If you're still watching right now, truly, I appreciate it. That is amazing. But again, you're not expected. I'm not expecting anyone to actually watch this video. This is more so just for me to get something out there so that I can refer back to it at any time. And more so to see what kind of progressive steps I can take in the future. I've been making some steps and strides again with the Discord and with the Twitch channel as well to see if I can, beef it up and just make sure that I'm coming off and presenting myself as a professional and as someone who wants to do this as a living. And so I try to provide as many guides as I can and as much content as I can. But again, fighting through work and, not having a job right now has been kind of tough. And of course, just fighting through life. Life's just hard, man. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking now. I'm going to stop the video at this point because I just don't feel like talking anymore. Call it a pointless video, call it what you will. I think I've done what I set out to do, which was just tell you guys who I am. I don't think there's anything else left to say, really. You know who I am now. You know where I come from. You know why I am the way I am. And again, this isn't to say that when you stop by the stream or you come by the channel, this is the guy that you're looking at. I always try to present as happy and as excitable as I can, of course. But this is more so a reality check to everybody that this is life. This is how it is. This is how it is for even some of your favorite streamers out there. I'm sure every single one of them has their own struggles that they have to deal with. And that is super, super hard to get through every single day. And yet they get on camera and they get live and they get the job done. And so I'm really hoping that I can bring myself to that point. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that I get to that point, starting with the content calendar that I've created today with the help of my lovely partner. So expect to see more consistent content out of the channel because I do have the actual content calendar fully set up now. And I do expect to see some more coverage from myself with Diablo 4. I don't plan on stopping playing the game anytime soon. It's a really fun game. I love it. And then, of course, Path of Exile coverage would be something that I'll be doing as well. And PoE 2 is something that you can, of course, catch here as well. But in any case, I'm going to stop the video here. Love all you guys. Thanks again. If you're still watching right now, thanks again for watching. Again, you didn't have to, but appreciate it. And if I see you by the stream, say what up. I'd love to hear from you. If not, no harm, no foul. And anyways, I will see you all later. Take care. Peace out, guys.